I'm doing 3 different kinds of coleus. All I did is put seed starter mix in it, made it fairly level. I sprayed it with my sprayer to let it settle down. I take 1 cup and put it on top of another one just to level it out and smooth it down and compress it a little bit. You don't want it really hard. You want airspace for that root that comes out of the seed to get into it. And then I put the seeds on it. Then I put another layer of sphagnum moss, and then I wet it down again. And that's how you grow coleus. There are some seeds that require light to germinate, but these don't. None of these vegetables that I'm planted today in flowers need light to germinate. I can put my coleus on top of these hostas because the hostas won't come up for a month and the coleus will be up in a couple of weeks. So I can put them in here. The deal is that I can usually plant like 300 plants in this little old tray that's like 4 foot by 2 feet. And then by the time they come up and I transplant them to 6-packs, all this stuff is outside in the yard because it's a past frost date. And then I have somewhere to put all these plants. But sphagnum moss can save you because it will hold moisture better than water or seed starter mix. So one day you might come out here and go, oh, I forgot to water them, and the sphagnum moss, being able to retain water better than the other 2 things that you put on seeds, will save you. I bought this 1 cubic foot of sphagnum moss probably 10-15 years ago, and I keep it in this tub inside of a trash bag because that bag got ripped. And that's where I keep my sifters, that's where I keep my seed starter mixes, and that's where after the season I clean the pots and I put the pots in there. And next year when I go to start seeds, or if I want to start seeds during the year, I just come and open up this container. And that's one of my milk cartons that I just carried it into the greenhouse with. And I take these pieces of insulation blue board and I just slide it underneath the plastic, and I have felt on my metal bars up here to protect the plastic from getting chafed. And the fabric, this felt taped stuff will hold it still and it won't slide down. And this way, as the sun changes, because the sun comes up more and more overhead, you can move it up, down, left or right, put a 3rd one or a 4th one in there. But see, it's not getting direct light. And you want 70 degrees. Oh, lucky. I mean, that is just right on 70. You have to play with that a little bit. As the vermiculite and soil that's in this tray dries out, it doesn't hold the moisture, and it doesn't hold the heat, and it will cool off. If it gets too hot, you can just water down the soil. Now these little things have a thermostat on them that's automatic. It's hanging back here. I don't know if you can even see it, but mine is not working like it used to, but it's broken about the 70 to 75. It'll hold 70-75 degrees. And see, that's nice because once the sun goes down and gets on the other side of the house, it was just another couple of hours, they won't have any sunlight in here and the greenhouse will cool off, but this will hold the temperature to the seeds, and you want that gentle bottom heat.